Hello, this is Ichi, and today we are going to talk about the assignment 6. So let's get started. So in assignment 6, what we're gonna do is we need to write a Python program to read a file and write the new file with every line in reversed order. So let's see how I did this task. Okay, so first of all, I just print some like useful information like my name and my sessions and what is the day that I accomplished this assignment. Not very interesting. And here I have an input that asks the user to input the input file name that the user want to reverse, and also we have an output name that we want to output what is the reversed version of the input file. And in the main kind of program here, I have a try except block, which I'll talk about that later. And in the first step is we want to open the input file and get all the information from the input file. And I just have another like parameter or like named lines here. So this lines is basically contain all the information from the input file. And the next step will be just reverse everything from the input file. So I have like a bracket operation to have the last parameter as -1 to reverse everything. And the last step is try to write the reverse line, the whole thing, into the output file. So basically just open the output file and write all the thing in the reverse lines. And after everything done, we can print some information telling me that, okay, everything is good. So now for the exception part, I have, for example, if let's say the user cannot just find it, the user input a file name that does not exist. So in this case, we can print some error message telling that, okay, so the input file does not exist. Or if there's any other thing that is unexpected to happen, we can catch that in this except block. So let's do some examples here. So now I do have an input file, which is pretty simple. That only contains like 6 lines. And it contains the first line is the first line, second line, third line, etc. So let's try to run the program. So let's say Python assignment6. Sorry, I need to go to the correct directory. It's assignment6, Python 3, assignment6. Okay. So it let us to input the file name, so which is called input.txt. All right, so the terminal gives us like we are successfully read the file from the input and we are successfully write the reversed file to the output. So let's take a look at the output, and we can even bring the output like side by side to be more as you can see, the input is like first line, second line, third line, fourth line, final line, and in the output we have final, fourth, third, second, first. So everything is reversed. And notice that I have like a new line at the end. So this is like prevent that if we revert everything, like this is like well formatted as what we expected. So let's assume that we have another case where the input cannot be found. So let's run the program again. So let's say we input a random like file name, let's say input2.txt. Obviously this file does not exist. So yeah, and the terminal will tell us that the input file was not found, which is exactly what we want to do here. All right, thank you.